Paris is known as the city of love and light, but it's also known for being expensive. You might dream of that romantic trip, of walking along the Seine and sharing a croissant with a view of the Eiffel Tower, but the prices can make that dream feel out of reach. This isn't just another Paris vlog. This is a complete Paris travel guide to answer a key question: how to spend 4 days in Paris on a $500 budget. Is it really possible without compromising on hotels, top attractions, and food? Well, the answer is yes. In this video, we are taking you to a step-by-step Paris itinerary, showing you the budget hotel, the affordable and delicious meals, and the free sites that make a trip special. It's a game plan to prove that true relationship goals don't require draining your savings. Following this plan can help you execute a memorable and affordable Parisian getaway. But before we start, take a quick look at our curated list of must-haves for this Paris trip. From a light blazer or trench coat, comfortable shoes, a crossbody bag, to the most important universal charging adapters, this list has it all. Check the links in the description below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for more budget travel guide videos every week. The budget and hotel reveal. First, let's talk budget. $500 for 2 people for 4 days. That's $250 each, or just over $60 per day per person. The biggest hurdle is always accommodation, which is why the question of where to stay in Paris is so important. After a lot of searching, you can find a home base, a small, clean hotel in the 19th arrondissement. It's possible to secure a double room for around $60 a night by booking well in advance, though budgeting closer to $75 to $85 a night is a safer bet. For example, by searching diligently, you can find great value at places like the Mary's Hotel near the vibrant Oberkampf Metro, or an Ibis Budget Hotel, which has several locations just outside the city center. Another option could be the Hotel de Buttes Chaumont in the 19th arrondissement. The key is choosing a spot for its price and its prime location right next to a metro station. The golden rule of Paris on a budget is to stay near the metro. When you're close to a station, you can be anywhere in the city in about 15 minutes, which makes a pricey central location less critical. The room will be simple, small, clean, and safe. Most importantly, its low cost frees up your budget for actually experiencing the city. Day 1. Arrival and iconic sites. Once you arrive, drop your bags at the hotel and head straight out. Day 1 of this Paris tour is all about soaking in those iconic views, and many of them are completely free. Take the metro to Trocadero for that classic, jaw-dropping view of the Eiffel Tower. From here, you can even see the famous Arc de Triomphe in the distance. You can easily spend an hour wandering the Trocadero Gardens and the Champ de Mars at the tower's base. You don't need to pay to go up the tower to appreciate it. The best photos are often from the ground anyway. This brings us to the first and most important budget food strategy. Budget food hack number 1 is the boulangerie picnic. Instead of getting trapped in overpriced tourist cafes, your best and most affordable meals will come from a local bakery or boulangerie. A few blocks away from the main crowds, you can find fresh baguettes for about €1.50, a slice of quiche, and a couple of pastries. A whole meal of delicious French food for under $10. Take your meal to the banks of the Seine, sitting on the stone wall, watching the boats, and sharing a pastry with the Eiffel Tower right there. These are the cute couple moments that feel more luxurious than any expensive restaurant. The rest of the afternoon is for walking along the river, crossing stunning bridges like the Pont Alexander III, and getting lost in the side streets. End the day back at Trocadero. At night, on the hour for 5 minutes, the Eiffel Tower puts on a sparkling light show. It's magical, romantic, and totally free. The perfect end to your first day in Paris. Day 2. Art, culture, and city views. Day 2 is about Parisian culture, which means mastering the metro. This brings up an essential tip for any Europe travel. Taxis and ride-sharing apps will destroy your budget. The best option is the Navigo Week Pass, which costs €31.60 for the week, plus a one-time €5 fee for the card itself. It runs on a strict Monday to Sunday schedule, so plan your trip dates to get the most value. It gives you unlimited travel on the metro, buses, and trains. First stop, Galeries Lafayette Haussmann. It's a high-end department store, but you're not here to shop. The building's architecture and magnificent stained glass dome are incredible. But the real goal is the free rooftop terrace, which offers one of the best panoramic views of the Paris city skyline, including the Opera Garnier and the Eiffel Tower. It's a real relationship goals moment. Next, take the metro to the Le Marais district. This historic neighborhood is famous for its beautiful old architecture and vibrant energy. Spend time wandering the medieval streets, window shopping, and discovering hidden courtyards. Le Marais is also home to the Place de Vosges, one of the most beautiful and peaceful squares in the city. For lunch, it's time for budget food hack number 2, a street food tour in Le Marais. The neighborhood is famous for its affordable eats, especially the falafel on Rue de Rosiers. For about €8, you get a huge pita stuffed with crispy falafel, fresh veggies, and amazing sauces. In the afternoon, explore another free cultural spot. While major museums like the famous Louvre Museum have entry fees, Paris has several incredible city-run museums that are always free. Check out the Musée de la Vie Romantique, a charming museum dedicated to the Romantic period. It's a quiet, intimate experience away from the massive crowds. Day 3. Montmartre's charm and romance. Day 3 is for what is arguably the most romantic neighborhood in Paris, Montmartre. For many, this area is the old-world bohemian Paris they imagined. It's one of those places that make couple goals travel so special. Take the metro to Abbesses Station and start walking uphill. The neighborhood is a maze of charming cobblestone streets on a large hill. The main destination is the Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Entry is free, and its white domes are a stunning landmark. While architectural marvels like the Palace of Versailles are incredible, the view from the front steps of Sacré-Cœur offers a different kind of magic, a panoramic vista of Paris below. For a free romantic experience, pack a snack, find a spot on the steps, and just enjoy the view, often with street musicians playing nearby. After visiting Sacré-Cœur, walk through the Place du Tertre. This famous square is packed with artists painting and selling their work. It's touristy but still fun to see. To find the authentic Montmartre, wander away from the square and into the back streets. There you'll find quiet lanes, ivy-covered houses, and even a small, hidden vineyard, perfect for cute couples to explore. For lunch, enjoy a Parisian classic, the crepe. Small crepe stands are all over Montmartre and make the perfect budget meal. A savory crepe with ham and cheese, or a sweet one with Nutella, costs only a few euros and is made fresh. You can eat while you walk, continuing to soak in the artistic, historic atmosphere of the neighborhood. Day 4. Gardens, goodbyes, and final bites. Your final day should include one last classic Parisian pastime, relaxing in a famous garden. The Luxembourg Gardens, or Jardin du Luxembourg, is a huge park loved by locals, featuring fountains, statues, and the Luxembourg Palace. Start your morning with a simple breakfast of coffee and croissants from a local bakery, enjoyed in one of the iconic green chairs scattered around the park. Watching locals play chess or children sail toy boats in the pond is a peaceful, authentic way to start the day at no cost. You can even see the distant silhouette of Notre Dame from certain spots, a reminder of the city's enduring heart. After a few relaxing hours, take a final walk. Skip the typical Paris tourism shops selling overpriced trinkets. Here's the ultimate budget souvenir hack. Visit a French supermarket, like Monoprix. Things like specialty mustard, beautifully packaged French cookies, and quality chocolate make for better, cheaper, and more authentic gifts than a standard keychain. For your last meal, have one final picnic. Grab some cheese, fruit, and a baguette, and find a bench in the Tuileries garden. It offers a great view of the Louvre Museum pyramid in the distance. This simple, quiet meal is a perfect way to say goodbye to the city, making you feel more connected to it than any Paris 4K video ever could. Conclusion and cost breakdown. So, Is it possible to stick to the $500 budget for 2 people? Yes. It will be tight, but the challenge is achievable. These are the kinds of couple goals that make a trip unforgettable. Here's a potential breakdown. Accommodation will be your biggest challenge, but also your biggest potential win at about $240 for 4 nights. This takes a lot of advanced research, and it's safer to budget closer to $300 to $350. For transportation, 2 weekly Navigo passes and their card fees will cost about $75. For all your food, by sticking to bakeries, street food, and picnics, the total can be roughly $155 for 2 people for 4 days. The activities budget is tiny, since this Paris on a budget itinerary focused on free attractions like parks and neighborhoods. You might spend about $10 on incidental coffees and set aside $20 for supermarket souvenirs. The grand total comes to exactly $500. This proves that Paris doesn't have to be expensive to be magical. A tight budget forces you to experience the city more like a local, discovering that the most romantic moments are often the simple ones that are completely free. A romantic and unforgettable Paris trip on a $500 budget is absolutely possible. All it takes is some creativity and a willingness to trade tourist traps for authentic, local experiences. This guide has some of the best things to do in Paris without breaking the bank. If this Paris travel guide was helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more budget travel challenges. You're also invited to share your own Paris budget tips in the comments section below. Thanks for watching this Paris vlog, and happy travels.